Hello. Excuse that well, actually, no, I don't care. I look like this because I just had a full day of work and I'm tired and I'm on like 4 hours of sleep because TikTok. Anyway, I want to show you the back of my car. What is it? What do you call this? La cajuela? Because I don't know how to say it in English, but I want to show you guys that. If you guys hear some buzzing in the background, there's a lot of bees here, so just ignore it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my toys for my clients and stuff. I just got home from work and I needed to organize it, so I organized it beforehand before I showed you all. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that right now. So if you check on, let me zoom y'all in. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna sit down again. So okay, so just excuse, this is my sister's bag. She gave it to me, my Mercado bag, but I'll explain what I use that for later. So right here I have big paper, just construction paper, in case my client wants to draw or whatever he feels like. There's a bee inside my car. That's awesome, phenomenal, I love that. And then I have Operation Game back here because he loves that game. And then I have Connect 4. After a year of teaching him how to do it right, he finally knows how to play it right, and he actually lets people win and accepts that he has to lose sometimes and accepts that we take turns. So that's cool. So I taught him that. I have books of all types of subjects and stuff. So I have science, like just storybooks because my client does need a lot of help with reading comprehension. I have and then here I have like my mom's book that she gave me, the traffic lights, how to teach him, like, you know, stop, go, green, but he doesn't really need that. I have extra math workbooks. These are math workbooks because he needs a lot of help with math. And then I have this giant like workbook as well. And then what's this? And then some other stories, other books. Right here, this whole little cubicle thing, it's just dedicated to puzzles because he loves puzzles. I have and all of these puzzles I've literally gotten them from, I think I got this one from Walmart. Not even, all of them from the 99-cent store, honestly. $1. He likes a Toy Story, so I get him a lot of these. He has this one, he has this one, and then the floor puzzle one. But it's all puzzles that he likes. He likes Lightning McQueen too, so this is, when he behaves, I reward him with this. I mean, not that one, this one. He loves it, the Cars one. And then if you come, wait, so back here, this whole box, I can move this, I guess I can take it out. I don't want to take it out though, but I have just miscellaneous in here. It's just let me zoom y'all in over here. That little bin right here, sorry, so this isn't even part of it. You see how it's like divided? Potatoes, and so I have Play-Doh. I have like a random sensory ball that my mom gave me. My mom's a school teacher, so she like kind of is familiar with this, with like BI and like autism. Jump rope. I have a Target. When I first started with my client, I wasn't sure what he was into, what he wasn't into, so I kind of just bought a bunch of things and just kind of like tried it out with him. And so yeah, these are the things that he did not like. That's why it's miscellaneous, because I just have it here in case like one day he's like, oh, I want to try that. I'm like, cool, I have it in the car. And then I have a bunch of these that I thought he was gonna be interested, but nope, he wasn't. He was like, nah dude, I'm into cars and I'm into like tape. That's all he likes, tape. So cool. And then right here, this little cubicle here, pardon me, I haven't vacuumed, but I'm never back here, so cool. This little like cube, so this one has a bunch of games he actually does like. So we have Kerplunk. He likes mini version. I got it at Five Below for $5. He likes playing slapjack with jumbo cards, so I have a few jumbo cards here. I wanted to get him this like compare and contrast like brain things for dinosaurs, but he's not into dinosaurs. I should have known better before I bought it, but whatever. An extra memory game. He loves memory game. I got him this one. We played today, but he was in a bad mood, so I was like, whatever, we'll play later. And then these are the monkeys, balance monkeys, whatever, I don't know. I got it, honestly, Dollar Tree should sponsor me because I'm all about Dollar Tree. And then we got Jenga. He loves Jenga, so we have Jenga here. And then so I showed you all of that, and now I'm going to move on to this side. This side's kind of ugly. I don't like this side, but I'll show you the situation. So this bag, I'm gonna move right here so I can show you. This bag, I have a bunch of like, so you know, basically because of 2020 and like school, virtual school and stuff, I decided to buy him a bunch of like school things that I can decorate his house with. So I got borders, I got a bunch of these like booklets, I posted this on my Instagram about how like it's a bunch of math ones for 4th graders and up and 6th graders. I got writing prompts depending on like what you want to write about. I don't know. I got pencils. I got sight words. All at Dollar Tree, bro. All at Dollar Tree. And I have extra of these little like paper, like glossy sheets, because I did get him a privacy poster board. I'll put a picture here so you know what I'm talking about. So I used these for his rules and putting it on there and stuff on his board. I have an extra notebook here, extra folder, and then I have a bunch of extra pencils here in case he needs it or whatever. So I have that, and then I'll move this so I can show you everything else. And then I have this bag right here that's just full of arts and crafts. Like I have glue, I have paints, tacky glue, I have like stickers, I have like little like trays for paint, I have like these, I don't know what you call them, like googly eyes and all these things. I have his apron and his sister's apron because his sister always joins us. And then I have just a bunch of scissors and like tape and all these things. So this is my arts and crafts bag. And basically, so I don't take everything down because it's like a big bag. I use my sister's Mercado bag to take that to session, but that's what I have it there for. So when I first started working at the company I work at, they gave us a bag. They're like, okay, this is your bag. And I was like, oh, I don't like it. TBH. I don't know if I should show the name of the company I work at, but I think it's fine, honestly. I'm a good employee. They're not gonna get mad, I think, hopefully, whatever. But I work at Love to Learn. It's a company based in Huntington Beach, but I work in the IE because I'm here. But yeah. So they give you a go bag from the beginning, and they give you a bunch of like necessities that you may be needing in session, so you don't buy anything. But honestly, I don't use any of this. I had a 3-year-old client at the beginning that loved these type of puzzles, like the wooden ones, and so he would use this one, or he would use the potato head. But other than that, I've never used this. So I just have it here. Whenever I quit, I'm gonna just return everything because I think that I had to sign like a whole like thing on it. So I'm gonna give it back to them once I finish. But it's just a bunch of like stuff that you may need to play with your kiddos. So that's the bag that they gave us, but I don't use it. It's just in here because I don't want to lose it, because I need to give it back to them once I leave the company, which is not anytime soon, but you know, just in case. And then the last thing that I have in the back of my car, just move it around right here. So I have this is the bag that I use all the time. So I have these are like kind of, these things in this bag are more like outdoor activities, kind of like when he wants to be active. I take this bag and I sometimes ask him like, oh, do you want to like do something today? He's like, yeah, I want to do something today. So then we'll play outside, we'll play whatever. So we'll usually play baseball, racket. Let me show you. We'll usually play racket. I've got this at $1 each at Goodwill. Wilson, bro. He was like, oh my god. He likes to play guitar sometimes, so we have a little guitar. Whenever he wants to play outside with cars, I bring these that my mom let me borrow because she brought them from her school. We play ping pong. He begged me to get these. We play catch. This is really fun. It's basically Velcro, and you throw it at each other and you catch it. It's really cool. Actually, that's one of my favorite games to play with him. And then we have bubbles. We have this because he's into marbles and seeing things like roll, you know. I think it's a self-stimulatory thing, but whatever, you know, it doesn't hurt anybody, so keep stimming, bro. So I have this here when we play water outside. And then I have a bunch of little like balls and stuff that he likes to play with because he's a huge basketball person. But yeah, so that's my little bag, my loteria bag. That's my sports bag, I guess you can call it. My sister made me this because it was like, I guess it was really old, so it was staining our hand. So she made this and now it doesn't stain our hand. So shout out to her. So I was debating whether or not to film my, so the stuff that I just showed you are things that I like have in my car at all times. I kind of like, I have a main bag that I take into session with me every day, so I kind of pick and choose what I want to take that day from the things that are in my car, and then I put it in the main bag. See what I'm saying? I don't know, but yeah. So I'm gonna show you my bag. But I was debating whether I should just make a separate video, but I was like, why make a separate video if it's the same thing, you know? So yeah. Let me show you. It's kind of heavy, huh? Excuse me. So this is my Frida Kahlo bag, and my kid knows it. He's like, the Frida Kahlo bag? I'm like, yes, go get the Frida Kahlo bag. But yeah, so basically in the front little pouch, all I have are rulers. In case anything, I don't know, I just have them there. Okay, so this is my bag. I'm gonna show you exactly what I have. So starting from the back, let's do that. Starting from the back, we have memory game. So memory game is like parrot matching, and we have 4 different games in here. We have the Frozen one, a train one, which is a really preferred game for him, the Russell one he calls it, which is just like the animal one, and then we have the San Francisco one, which is like, he calls them like that, the San Francisco one, and so it's like the cities and stuff. So he plays these games like on a regular day basis, and it's a good turn taking and like creating like patience and having him just kind of like wait and allow others to win. So yeah, this is here. I'll put that back here. And then I have a giant card game. We play slapjack with this. If you don't know how to play slapjack, I'll put a picture of like, actually no, I'll go to my Instagram page, I'll put it here, and I have an instructional manual on there how to play slapjack. A really preferred game that he loves is Loteria. I have it in this ugly bag, I'm sorry, but we have Loteria, and he likes playing bingo. He loves it, and we use this as our frijoles. We use beads to like to put our stuff on there. He loves this game. So this is the Loteria game that he loves. He's like, bingo, bingo, he loves it. I have this big binder, no, it's not big, it's this binder where I have like some stuff that my like supervisor gave me to do on him, this drawing that we did together, and then I have like how to sort things from the kitchen, from the refrigerator. I have puzzles here, extra puzzles, just in case. You never know. And then I have a bunch of construction paper for anything that we may need. So I just kind of have that here. So this is my binder, my handy dandy. I rarely use it though, so maybe I should just replace it and put it back there, but whatever. I made these 2 token boards for him. He is a 9-year-old boy, and usually like he doesn't really ask for this, but at the beginning when I first introduced it, he was like fascinated by the idea of like having trains as a token, because he loves trains, that's his thing. So my train token board, and I forgot to type I'm working for, so I had to put it in with permanent marker. But yeah, he usually works for. So basically this is how it works. So you put all 6 of them, I mean all 5 of them, and then you get whatever you're working for. Slapjack, Connect 4, break time, cars, baseball time, or like train games. Hi Rafi. If you see my dog right now, that's because he's here visiting me. But yeah, this is his train token board. And then I have another one which he loves, the basketball token board. So what I am working for one of these things, and usually he'd be like, oh, operation game. So you put it here, and then if he behaves in his homework, doing like not whining, not engaging in any non-compliance, you know, doing all these things, helping his sister, being nice to his mom, saying, complimenting BI, or something that he normally doesn't do, or like, you know, if he behaves well, he gets all 5 of them, and then he gets operation game. But he needs to earn, he earns a basketball by showing quiet hands, by showing using inside voice, and doing his homework without any whining. He doesn't really whine when he does homework, so he's really good at that. But yeah, so then, and he knows that after like earning them, he puts them all back, and then, you know, for the next day. So this is his token board. Yeah, I have 2 token boards. I spoil him a lot, but I only have 1 client, so that's probably why. I have a sticker book. He's not really into it, but sometimes like when he's on a break or something, he just likes to put this all over my binder. I don't mind, so I'm like, whatever, go for it. It's kind of like an extra bonus. I have, so okay, my kid loves to read, but he loves to read only these books. These are his preferred ones. He loves little critter books, loves them, and this one's his favorite one at the moment. Baby sister says no, because he has a sister, so I think that's why. I try to convince him to read this one, The Enormous Potato, that my sister gave me. It's a really funny book. It's about a big potato. He has to, one of his goals is to read for at least 15 minutes, so that's why like I always have books on hand. And that's why in my car, in the video earlier, you see that I have a bunch of books, because like, yeah, it's necessary. And then I have a book of trains. When he behaves really well, he gets this book, and it's a good thing, because like he gets a preferred item and he's reading it, and he doesn't even realize that he's reading for like 30 minutes, because it's like a big book. So he loves trains, so he's like, oh, train, like he loves it. And then I bought him, as a surprise, I bought him like a big jumbo book of little critter stories. I was amazed by it. It's just like all these stories that he can read and stuff. So I always carry these because it's like his preferred items. And then I have a whiteboard. I have 2 whiteboards actually, but this one I use to teach him with any like math help or any multiplication practice that we have, because that's one of his goals too. I mean it's not part of his learning tree, but I like to teach him multiplication, and I always include it on the schedule, and he knows, so he does multiplication. And right now he's working on 7 and 8s, so I do 7 times 1, 7 times 2, etc. I'll do 7 times 10, and then the same thing with the 8s. And then he does that, and then he does this game on my iPad, on my work, because I have a work iPad, and he does his multiplication on there. And then I have this big clipboard here that I use to help him with his prep. I made him this sign when he was whining and stuff. But yeah, and so this is also like his schedule. But because of school, I took it down because I don't want to confuse him or anything. But yeah, so I put this down. There's no whining sign, and he's like, okay, no whining. And then since it was a time that he had to be working on prepositions, I printed out a bunch of preposition ones, and I laminated them so he could erase it afterwards and still practice. So if you want some of that, let me know. I can email it to you. But yeah, whole body listening. I still haven't erased this one, but we were practicing prepositions. More prepositions. Ooh, a lot of I have just a bunch of prepositions. And then here are just miscellaneous things, my drawings with him, because we do draw a lot, or sometimes his sister gives me things, so then I kind of put it in here, and so she's like, oh, you kept it. So yeah, this is what's here, and then I put it here, and then he does it, and he puts it on his lap and stuff. So this is his thing. I then have this whiteboard. This is important, very important in our schedule, in our session, because he writes his schedules every day. He writes his schedule every day. Ever since like I first started with him, I told him, okay, I want to implement like, what is it? I want to implement a whole ass, like, I want to implement like a schedule. And so that's why he goes like number 1, calendar, number 2, you know, it's whatever he wants to do. So this is his whiteboard, and then sometimes he likes to draw back here, but we usually only use this side. And then I have these 2 workbooks that are very essential. We have reading comprehension, like little reading things. He kind of just reads it and then like answers questions. And then same thing with math word problems, because he does need help with wording, with words and stuff. So we have these, and sometimes when he doesn't have any homework at school, we do one of these. So he usually always has homework. I have this journal for him. It's like sometimes he helped me decorate it, but yeah, this is to help him with like math or anything. I kind of just help him with like little things, write a letter to the postman, and just certain things like that. I just have extra paper on hand for him, so this is it. And then I have 4 little bags. This bag has markers, pencils, pens, anything that he may need. Oh, it's getting dark up in here. That's okay, cool. I love that. Okay, hurry up, Jenny, hurry up. And then I have this one that's it's just all crayons. And then I have another jumbo card deck. It's Paw Patrol. And then I have this one that's just like markers. And then I have another bag, the last bag, I think the last item in my bag, it's just like markers for him to use throughout session to make his schedule and to cross it off and etc. But yeah, that's basically all I have to share. Why is it so dark all of a sudden? Why is God playing me like that? Okay, cool. But that's basically it for today's video, or like, not even today's video, but like the video that I said I was gonna film. But yeah, that's what I have in my bag. It's empty now. And that's what I do that's what I take to session every day. That's what I have in my car. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna edit this video and then I'm gonna have it uploaded by tonight, because I did promise a video today. And I thought that I was gonna just like film it on my phone, but then I was like, no, it's a whole process. I have to like show you guys everything, and that would be an eternal story. So yeah, we good. We out. Bye.
Tíramelo, soy tu sicaria.